Hi, it's Natalie from Not Christmas Autism Girl. Thanks for watching. I'm back doing YouTube again. So I'm pretty fired up about it. I really miss this. And I also want to support autism. So I'm really excited about starting back on my channel. Hopefully y'all will be equally excited and support me as y'all always have. And my YouTube channel in the future will look a little differently than it has before. Well, they'll be similar, but I'll do a couple of autism-based videos, and then I will do a fun video, more of a fun-ish video, more like talking about my interests and talking about fun stuff like shows and movies and ranking things that I really been wanting to do for a while now. So I want to share my opinions. So that's what my YouTube channel will look like in the future. And also, if I get enough subscribers, I may do a live stream. Who knows? We'll see. I'm not guaranteeing it. I'm just saying I may one day. Also, this video is going to be about me ranking duets in movies and Broadway's duets. So I have my opinion journal here that I just recently completed of ranking of Disney and Broadway duets. So I wanted to share them, my thoughts, because it's my most recent thing I've written in my opinions journal that I've mentioned a couple of times before. So let's get started. So I'm just going to be reading this in my opinions journal. I'm going to be reading what duet I ranked, the number, and then I'm going to talk about the duet and why I love it so much. So first, we have As Long As You're Mine from Wicked is number 1. So this song is between Elphaba and Fiyero and a really romantic moment in Wicked, which is the untold story of the witches of from the Wizard of Oz. It's an incredible Broadway musical. Idina Menzel is the first Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West. And she's called Wicked only because it's misunderstood. Kind of like Elsa, which is similar to Idina's other role she's played on Disney of Elsa. So this moment, As Long As You're Mine, is when Fiyero first reveals Elphaba and Fiyero first become a couple after he leaves Glinda. And they have this really beautiful song, As Long As You're Mine. It's my absolute favorite duet. It's so near and dear to my heart because it's so beautiful and the vocals are top notch and it's so romantic. I love romance. I can't help it, but I do. So, and they're really sweet together. So, just a really sweet song. Second, number 2 is For Good also from Wicked, which is the final, second to last song in Wicked. And it's about Glinda and Elphaba are saying goodbye. So Elphaba's decided she's gonna, there's spoilers about to happen, but basically Elphaba's kidnapped Dorothy and she wants her shoes and Glinda convinces her to let her go, but then they realize never going to see each other again. Glinda wants to clear her name and Elphaba says they'll turn against you if you do, and she says I don't care, and Elphaba says but I do. And so Glinda and Elphaba share this really sweet song together saying how much they've changed each other, and it makes my heart happy. I almost cried when I heard it the first time, and it's really sweet. So number 3 is If I Never Knew You from Pocahontas. Now Pocahontas is one of those Disney movies where they expanded it. They added a song to it, kind of like they did with Beauty and the Beast with Human again. Well, this is called If I Never Knew You. There's an extra scene in the extended edition of Pocahontas movie, which I know not everybody loves Pocahontas because it's so different from the historical version, but it's still, I love the movie and I love Pocahontas. So I included it on here. So If I Never Knew You is my absolute favorite song from the movie, even though it's not in the original version. I don't care, it's still my favorite. And it's about this song. John Smith and Pocahontas are in the tent together, and he's taken prisoner for Coco Lum's death, even though he didn't really do it. but they're going to execute him, and she believes that if she never knew him, then life would have been better. But then he starts singing this song that if he never knew her, then, he wouldn't understand love. He wouldn't understand life. He wouldn't understand so many things. And then she enters the song and says, I thought our love would be so beautiful. And she's so sad, but she also realizes that it is best that they knew each other. But she changes it. Number 4 is Nothing Left to Lose from the Tangled series, also known as Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure in seasons 2 and 3. So in this song, it's a duet between the characters Varian and Cassandra. Varian has had this redemptive arc in the series. He's an alchemist exclusive to the series. Cassandra is Rapunzel's handmaiden, and discovering she's Gothel's daughter, she turned against Rapunzel and took the Moonstone, this powerful weapon of destruction formed by the drop of the moon, kind of like the sun drop was in the movie. And so she decides she turns evil, basically, and she ends up kidnapping Varian for reasons I'm not going to go into. But in this song, he tries to convince her that they're a lot alike and that he understands what she's going through, but also that being the villain is the answer, and that when you go down this path that you're on, there's nothing left to lose, because you'll lose everything: your mind, your soul. And so she rebuts him and goes, she believes that she's chosen this path and they're not the same, and that she has nothing left to lose, but in a good way. So in the end, she ends up putting him in a cage and that sort of thing, but it's a really cool song. I love it. Plus, I love Jeremy Jordan. He plays Varian, and I love his voice, so he sounds really cool, good next to Cassandra. So, and then number 5 is Heather on the Hill from Brigadoon. Brigadoon is this musical I saw at my old school, Union, and it's really a cool, pretty song. It's a duet, obviously, between the main characters of Fiona and Tommy, and he's convincing her to go with him to the Heather on the Hill. And he wants to spend time with her because they're already interested in each other. And they just met. And then number 6 is also from Brigadoon, Almost Like Being in Love, which is their song that they sing that they're in love now. Though they just met. It doesn't really make sense, but okay. And then number 7 is Phantom of the Opera from Phantom of the Opera. Phantom of the Opera is one of my favorite musicals. It's about this girl named Christine, who's given a vocal lessons from a mysterious tutor that she calls her angel of music, because before her father died, he said she would send the angel of music to you. And so she first meets her tutor, the Phantom of the Opera, in this song when he first appears to her, and they sing this song. It's a really powerful, mesmerizing duet. It's one of my absolute favorites. I love it. So, Phantom of the Opera. And then we have In a Crowd of Thousands from Anastasia. Now, Anastasia is this Broadway musical about a girl who may be Anastasia, the mysterious Grand Duchess. And so, in this song, she loses her memory, but she regains it in this song when Dimitri and her have this duet. And they realize she's actually Anastasia because she thinks her name is Anya. It's a really beautiful, mesmerizing duet. So just like Phantom of the Opera, it's beautiful. So I'm going to say about that one. So next is I See the Light from Tangled, the duet between Eugene and Rapunzel when they fall in love. And they're about to kiss, but then he sells the Savington brothers, and he tries to give them the crown so he can live a new life with Rapunzel because she changes him. Really cool. So, For the First Time in Forever, reprise from Frozen. Everybody knows this duet between Anna and Elsa when Elsa strikes Anna in the heart. And then For the First Time in Forever is the next one also a duet between Anna and Elsa. Anna's so excited about the gates being open, and then Elsa's very cautious. She's worried. And confrontation. And the next one is the confrontation from Les Mis. It's a song between Javert and Jean Valjean. And Jean Valjean has just revealed himself to be Jean Valjean because he's been hiding for the last 8 years, pretending to be somebody else as the mayor because he's trying to leave a new life. But then they find somebody that they believe is Jean Valjean, but it's not because this is really Jean Valjean. And so he reveals himself. So then Javert shows up after Fantine has died, and he tries to get Jean Valjean to say, he tries to put him back in prison. And so when he tries to put him back in prison, Jean Valjean escapes, finds Cosette. So Fantine's death is the next one, and it's about Fantine dies, and it's this beautiful, breathtaking, chilling song this duet that Fantine and Jean Valjean have together when she's dying and she's soliciting Cosette. But then he agrees to take care of her child for her. And then we have Fix Me Up, and then we have Someday from Zombies, which is a song between Zed and Addison. It's my favorite Zombies song from the movie Disney Zombies. Disney Channel original movie. It's so cute. The dancing is cute. It was when they first fall in love. And Gotta Find Where I Belong is it's from Zombies 2, and Zed and Addison just had a fight. And then Zombies 3, Ain't No Doubt About It, is my next favorite. Those are all three duets between Zed and Addison from Zombies. I love them so much. So, Gotta Find. And then next we have Fix Me Up from the movie Clouds. This is a song between best friends Sammy and Zach. And it's really, really beautiful. So, that's all I'm going to say about that one. And then I have a few High School Musical songs in my list. Can I Have This Dance? Gotta Go My Own Way, and I Don't Dance, all from High School Musical. I Love You Are the Music and Me. The Boys Are Back is also really fun. And then we have A Little Fall of Rain, Eponina's Death from Les Mis. Now, this song really is so emotionally sad, but it's so beautiful. So that's why it's on here. And I have A Heart Full of Love from Les Mis, the duet between Cosette and Marius when they first meet. And Angel of Music from Phantom of the Opera when Christine's explaining to Meg Jury about her angel of music, the tutor, her mysterious tutor. And then you have All I Ask of You as the final entry on the list from Phantom of the Opera, the duet between Christine and Raoul. Thanks for watching this video as I share my opinions about duets from different movies and Broadway. Thanks for watching. I hope if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye.